The earth tells you how many days are in a year. The moon tells you how many are in a month. But a week, 7 days. And yet neither the earth's turn nor the moon's orbit divides cleanly into 7. Nothing in the sky spells out the number 7. So who wrote that number into the calendar? The answer is hidden in a people who counted the sky with the naked eye, thousands of years ago. Measuring time was, in truth, the easy part. A day was the sun rising and setting once. A month was that silver disk in the sky, swelling and fading, roughly 29.5 days. And a year was one full turn of the seasons. Each of these had a match up in the heavens. But the week has none. The week is a rhythm you cannot find by looking at the sky, a purely human invention. The scene: Mesopotamia, around 4,000 years ago. The Babylonians were the most careful watchers of the sky in all of history. Studying the stars night after night, they noticed something. Nearly every star was fixed, all of them wheeling together as one. But 7 of them went their own way, wandering among the rest. They called these the wandering stars. Our very word planet comes from exactly that. And how many of these wandering stars were there? Exactly 7, visible to the naked eye: the sun, the moon, and the 5 planets known in that age: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. 7. For the Babylonians, this number was no coincidence. It was sacred. 7 powers ruling the heavens, and to each of them they gave a day. This is where the 7 days of the week were born. Each day was dedicated to one of those 7 heavenly bodies, and it cut so deep that it still lives on our tongues today. In English, Saturday is Saturn's day, Sunday the sun's, Monday the moon's. In the Latin languages it is plainer still. In French, lundi means the moon, mardi Mars, mercredi Mercury. The names a Babylonian gave the sky thousands of years ago are still there, in the calendar in your pocket. But why exactly 7? Only because of the number of the planets. The sky offered one more clue. Look at the phases of the moon. From the new moon to the first quarter is about 7 days. From the full moon to the last quarter, again about 7. The moon's cycle divided naturally into 4, that is, 4 times 7. The number 7 was being whispered in every corner of the sky. But it was another people who turned this rhythm into sacred law, the Hebrews. In their holy text, the world is created in 6 days, and the 7th is set aside for rest, the Sabbath. And so, the 7-day cycle became the rhythm not only of the sky, but of faith itself. 6 days of work, 1 day of rest. Does that sound familiar? And 2 rivers, Babylon's planets, and the Hebrew Sabbath met in Rome. At first, the Romans used an 8-day week, but as the empire grew, this 7-day rhythm from the east spread everywhere. In the year 321, the Emperor Constantine made it official with a single decree. The week is 7 days, and Sunday is the day of rest. With one emperor's signature, the number 7 was nailed into the calendar. And here is the most striking part of all. The 7-day week rests on no astronomical necessity whatsoever. People have tried to change it. After their revolution, the French turned the week into 10 days. The Soviets went first to 5 days, then to 6. Every one of them collapsed. Because the 7-day rhythm was no longer astronomical, it was cultural. It had sunk deep into our bones. So why did 7 hold on so firmly? Here is one idea. 7 is a number in just the right measure for the human mind. Not too short, not too long, ideal for a single cycle of work and rest. Psychologists even tell us that our short-term memory can hold about 7 things at once. Perhaps 7 fit not only the sky, but our minds as well. When you live through a week today, you are in fact carrying a legacy 4,000 years old. That rhythm you grumble about on a Monday morning began with a Babylonian astronomer counting the stars. And when you unwind on a Saturday, without ever knowing it, you are celebrating the day of Saturn. The 7-day week is a habit so powerful that not even empires could break it. But there is one more order you touch every single day, one you accept just as unquestioningly as this rhythm. Why does the top row of your keyboard begin with QWERTY? The answer will surprise you. This layout was designed not to speed you up, but to do the very opposite, to slow you down. That story is the subject of the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Everyday History, and I'll see you in the next ordinary thing.